What is up, you guys? My name is RVZ and welcome back to Lucy Got Problem. Now apparently we are looking for fish. Somewhere, I don't know, in the river maybe. I wandered a bit in the thick of the magical forest and soon stumbled upon a river. So this is a river. Okay, that's not what I wanted, what the hell? Reeds quietly rustled in the wind and the calm water sparkled in the sun. This picture was so peaceful that I started nodding off. Fish, if they really lived in this river, didn't reveal themselves in any way. It's quiet here. Too quiet. Isn't jumping fish supposed to jump out of the water from time to time? Hey, fish, are you there? Jump out one time if you are. Nothing disturbed the sleepy flow of the river. They couldn't all swim away from here, or could they? I need to get into the water and carefully look around the spot. At least one tiny fish must have left there. Right before entering the water, I started thinking, what do I do with my suit? Why is that a question? I mean, I get it, we could take it off, not to get it wet, because we're getting into the water, but we're gonna keep it on, okay? We're gonna keep on the suit. Keep on the fucking suit, my friend. A high-class spy should always be ready for an enemy attack or an emergency teleportation to the base. I'm sure the Decanus would be furious if I lost my equipment. Yeah, keep the suit. Yes, just as I dip myself, the situation look a drastic shift. Oh my fucking god. Hey, where? A fishtail slapped me on the cheek. Split, splash, splush, curious rounded heads popped out of the water here and there. Not all at once. Take it easy. Fish sprung one after another like tiny fireworks, except instead of sparks they raised sprays of droplets into the air. The former calm was completely blown away. Hold it, you! Another tailed fish passed above my nose so fast I barely managed to evade. That's me who should hunt you, not the other way. Ah, crap. I have neither a fishing pole nor a net. How am I supposed to catch all these fish? Oh god. The fish keep attacking me from every direction, and I already got several painful hits. Most of all, for some reason, the fish preferred my face, breasts and hips, of course. Are they trying to trip me? Another one of the fish smacked me over the head and I got enlightened. Hey, wait! They look like the Seer said that— Eureka! I know what to do! Come over here, you scalehead! Now, it was my turn to attack. When the next fish was in my reach, I didn't waste a moment. What did you do? Oh my god! Booby grab! Oh my god! Oh one swift move and the large fish got squashed between my breasts. Large and very slippery. Yes, we got the fish. Nice. Oh no. What the fuck? That's water, right? That's water. Yes. The arrogant fish spat water in my face and wriggled out as soon as my gasp weakened. Oh, he got away, goddamn. Like playing dirty, huh? I masterfully dodged another attacking fish and locked aim at another one. Lunge, grab. Okay, we got another one. This one was smaller, but I managed to grab it tightly. Fish tried to use the same trick with water spray, but this time I was prepared and winked just in time. Victory! Got one! Just I had a new problem. How do I catch another one? The answer came naturally when another fish managed to slip between my legs. Oh my god. I immediately pressed my hips together, so only fish head was visible. So what are you doing there? The second fish had a real fighter spirit and kept struggling until I managed to crawl out of the water. Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? God damn. Phew, that was icky. Can't believe I managed to catch these fish. Now I should hurry back to the Seer before they rot. I have no clue what's their best before date is. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. When I came back, the magical door was standing in its proper place again. Oh my, I wonder if the Seer already knows that I succeeded. Yes, Yeah, maybe. She probably does, yes. Let's get into the door again. Before I raised my fist to knock, the door opened and I was literally sucked in. Welcome back. How's the water? Well, it's wet and I thought I would take a bath, but fish protested. By the way, here they are. Flaccid. And already started shrinking. The seer weighted both fish in her hand and immediately sent one into her mouth. Yeah? What? It's raw fish. Well, yeah. First I was going to make a soup with it, but you took too long with your mission. What about my trial? Did I pass? I missed breakfast, so you made it in time for lunch. I think you've earned the C grade. C grade? At least you get permission to save the world. And what happens next? Next, we'll drink some tea. Hooray, tea! Wait a minute. You promised to give me the Orb of Fate after I pass the trial. With chocolate cake? Hooray, cake! No way. You can't just give me cake instead of the Orb of Fate. Yet my tummy had a different opinion. It made a long and mournful sound as it became home to a very sad wail. Now that I think of it, a big piece of chocolate cake will be a passable temporary substitute. But it's just for now. Don't even think of cheating me. I wasn't going to. Thing is, we need to pass some time. You see, expunging the Orb of Fate is a very complicated magical ritual. Magic of this level is possible only in certain conditions. Our task is to wait for these conditions to occur. I don't understand. You said you have the Orb of Fate. Exactly, I have it. To be precise, it is a part of me. But just for the time being. What? It's pretty simple. The Orb of Fate merges with its owner's astral body. This means, currently, the orb is bound to my spirit, stitched to it, if you will. To break the link between me and the orb, we need the right setup, as I have already said. And what that setup is? Legends say that the Orb of Fate are made of starlight. We need to wait until the first star shines in the skies. Your orb was made from the light of that star. The evening star shines in just a couple of hours, but at this point, the orb's power is at its peak. To cut it short, we're waiting for the dusk. I guess we have about half an hour? Half an hour? But it's still afternoon. This place is called the Cave of Relativity. Thanks to the cave's properties, I can manipulate time, but I can't ignore it altogether. Besides, it's dangerous to speed time up too hard. It can have unpleasant consequences. The seer clapped their hands. The same moment a huge pile of pillows grew in front of us, together with a short-legged table and a tea set. Oh boy, we're gonna have some tea. Yeah, exactly what I wanted. Yeah, some tea, yeah. And what's more important, a marvelous chocolate cake decorated with fresh strawberries. Wow! Chocolate cake! Chocolate cake! We want chocolate cake! 3 pieces of cake later, I noticed that one remaining thought, though not concerning the dinner, kept nagging me. I have been thinking, you mentioned orbs of fate? Like more than one? The seer was done with the tea and started smoking her long pipe. Exactly. In ancient times, when the spirits still lived among other folks, there were many of these artifacts. Someone should keep order in the world, and the elves have a, so to say, natural talent for it. On this plane of being, no one had invented anything better than elven housemaids, and so my ancestors had created a multitude of orbs of faith and gave them to the elves so that they would look after the world, your ancestors. So, you are truly a spirit? Would? Yeah, maybe. You have a problem with that? Not at all. I just thought the spirits can't be so materialized. Well, I take regular workouts. Besides, I never thought that spirits, reproduce. My! Why, no one bats an eye when the gods do it? Oh man, I said something awkward again. Time to change the topic. So it turns out in the past the orbs were not such a rarity. How come there are almost none left now? The orbs of fate bestow their wielder with great power. At first, the elves were using this power for good, but ages went by and the world changed. Gradually, the clan's power started being measured by number of keepers, elves able to use the orbs. Some of the orbs were destroyed by my kin, when they decided that the gift turned into a curse. Some were destroyed by elves themselves. Attempts to weaken a rival clan, analyze or steal the power of the orb, destroying an artifact, is much easier than creating one. And why don't you make some new orbs and don't give them some reliable elves or demons? That would be handy if we're all in danger of an apocalypse. The technology is long lost. At the moment I'm trying to at least figure out how the artifact works. Is that so? And how did this orb get in your hands? Previously it belonged to the keeper of this forest. Oh, did the keeper also use the orb for her own benefit? So you decided to take it from her? It's the opposite. When Lara felt that the forest was changing for the worse, she was afraid. Afraid of failure, she decided to give the orb to me, so it wouldn't bring harm to the forest. I tried to persuade her, but she wouldn't listen. Honestly, I was surprised and impressed. I couldn't foresee that Lara could be so determined. Maybe I never really looked into her that much. So the keeper gave up on her power right when her life was at stake? Just to save the forest? What? Lara was never concerned with her own profit. Poor foolish child of light. She tried to be a good keeper, did everything to make her family proud of her. But it's impossible to please everyone, you know? Especially if we're talking about family of elven nobility. Lara didn't understand that. The more effort she exerted, the higher grew the expectations. She had a talent for magic, so her fate was decided since childhood. She studied a lot, and then worked hard to hone her gift, and all that to find herself in foreign woods, far from home. When I was looking at Lara, all I saw was loneliness. Wait, didn't your ancestors give the orb to elves, you know, like what the hell? Sounds as if you feel sorry for Lara. Why didn't you allow her to cheer up and make friends? My ancestors gave elves the orb of fate, that's correct, but all of the rituals and taboos around them are elven own invention. Sometimes it is easier to postpone the end of the world than to fight tradition. Lara was trapped in a cage made of others' expectations. No surprise that the hollow reached her. The hollow what hollow? Wait, is that the spirit? Is that the spirit that we met? What the fuck? Even I don't know what that thing is, not yet. But I know how it works. The hollow finds a feeling that's tormenting the soul and turns it into a kind of vortex. Positive thoughts, dreams and aspirations possess power akin to that magic. The hollow sucks this power out until there's nothing left of the soul. In some cases, if the soul was strong enough, its shell lingers on, in some sense. This shell becomes a reaper of the hollow. Elvens call them the hollow ones. It starts seeking prey. Is that what happened to Lara? Maybe. Lara had a bright magical aura, but I no longer feel it in this forest. Is that... wait, is the white girl that we met, is she Lara? What the fuck? She tried to kill me. Okay, this is awkward. Okay, this is okay, alright, everything's fine. And where does all the energy go? Good question. We'll have to find an answer for it. All I know is that the worlds are whisked out and that someone or something is behind it. The worlds disappear? So this problem doesn't concern this world alone? If nothing stops it from spreading, in time, the hollow will consume everything, including all known sources of vanilla ice cream. Such barbarism! I can't allow it! That's why we must fight this hollow! I need the ice cream, goddammit! Let it crawl back once it came and stay away from my ice cream! That's the spirit! Just in time. I believe it's already dusk. Let's get moving. Seer? What? I have one more question. Why are you wearing sunglasses? Yeah, why are you wearing sunglasses? It's pretty dark here anyway. I have to wear them because of my clairvoyance. The future is too bright. Okay, fair enough. Fuck the future, right? Fuck the future. Where are we going? Hold on, I need to go to the bathroom. Fuck this. I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue. When we found ourselves in the forest, the sun was really setting. Oh my. I thought this grove always looked the same. That is, it looks so blue during the day. Of course it doesn't. There's a bit of magic and glowing mushrooms here, but otherwise it's just an ordinary forest. At night it's dark. During the day it's bright. And after the rain it's wet. Of course, because of wild magic it's easier to get lost here. But it's not a problem if you know how to find the right path. By the way, we have arrived. Where the fuck are we? Following the seer, I entered a round clearing that ended in an abrupt drop. The trees stepped aside before us, as if to remain behind an invisible border. Below us, the valley was hidden in a hazy mist, and above us stood the tall red sky. Do you see it? Oh, the star. Yeah! Over there! Is this my star? I mean the Orb of Fate star? Yep, one and only. Let's hurry while it's still up. Yeah, what do I do? Try not to faint. Why would I faint anyway? Well, a ritual of stellar magic can attract an ancient cosmic horror. What kind of ancient horror? The unknowable one. The unknowable cosmic horror. Okay. Okay. The seer's fingers arranged in several complex signs. At the same moment, 3 bright sparkles flashed on her palm. One after another, they soared into the skies and burst into tiny golden sparklets. Meanwhile, the seer was drawing new symbols in the air. What are you doing? Turning an array of magical barriers. Will it save us from the ancient horror? From outer space? Among other things. Although, it's more probable that the burst of magic will attract something from the forest. For example, those who were touched by the hollow, they are drawn to energy of any kind. Couldn't we carry this ritual out right in your cave? I start missing darkness, moisture, and undefined position in space. We can only conduct this ritual in the open air, so there's no avoiding danger. But whatever happens, my barriers will provide 100% protection. Really? I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Okay. While we were talking, thanks to the seer's efforts, a transparent golden dome made out of tiny stars appeared above us. The seer approached the dome's edge and carefully touched it with her clawed finger. Whirls of weightless sparkles spread over the surface with quiet jingle.